Everything that was became what is, and what withers and dies is but like the larva in its cocoon.
Hello everybody and welcome to today's episode of the Corona Talk, and I'm super happy to welcome today's guest, Heidi Shepherd from the Butcher Babies. How are you?
So nice to meet you. It's so funny. I love meeting the other, powerful women in the metal scene, and so I finally get to meet you today. So nice to meet you.
Yeah, so hey, nice to meet you too. It's so cool. Thank you that you take your time to talk to us.
Yeah, of course.
Hey, how are you? It's midday at the moment where you are, right? Are you in LA or?
Yes, I'm in Los Angeles, and it's beautiful. It's a beautiful sunny day inside. Staying inside, of course. Yeah. I'm in Los Angeles. I mean, there's worse places to be holed up in, but I feel happy, to be at least here. Some sunshine.
Yeah, and at least you can relax inside and make the best out of it.
Yeah, it's I get to go outside if I take my dog on a walk, then I can go out and take her on a walk, but we have to wear masks. So
you have masks at home then?
When you go out?
Yeah, we have to wear them. It's by law now. So if we go out, if we go shopping or like go to the grocery store or walk the dog, we have to wear masks. It's crazy.
Wow, but can you go with the dog wherever you want, or do you have like regions where you have to stick to, or how is it?
No, we can. It's just close to home. I mean, there are people out just walking on the sidewalks, so I don't know if they would be able to tell us where we can and can't walk the dog. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah, it's weird. It's so new to everybody of us. I think we never were in such a situation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, but how is your dog? Where is she? Or he?
She went on a walk because she was being really needy and whining, and so so Henry took her out on a walk.
Oh, you're so cool. I follow her, Toki, right? Wartoon.
Yeah. Yeah. I named her after Toki Wartooth from Metalocalypse, the cartoon.
Hey, Sir, this is so cute.
Cute.
How old is she?
How old's your dog?
She's 3.
Yeah, 3.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I guess you miss her a lot when you're on tour.
Yeah, so when we go on tour in the US, I get to take her out with me. But when we are on tour in Europe or anywhere else, I can't take her, obviously.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, obviously. Yeah, true. So actually, Corona situation is nice for the dogs. I was actually talking with Lena Scissorhands, and she was like, yeah, now it's paradise, right, for the dogs, because the owners are always home.
Yeah, they're loving it. I think she's confused as to why we're always up in her space. She's like,
what the fuck are you guys doing here all the time?
Yeah, and she gets a lot of walks, but I feel like sometimes now she thinks that it's like she's taking us on our walks. she's like, it's time for your walks, guys.
Whoa, it's time. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She's really sweet. She demands all the cuddles, so it's really hard to get any work done, but that's okay. I welcome it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, so cute. Well, so you are doing good. I see your dog is doing good. How about your bandmates?
They're good. So Henry's here with me. We are in this place together, and he's doing good. He's being really creative, which is so nice. We're using this time to stay creative. We're trying to do some fun live streams to kind of interact with the fan base, which have proven to be really fun for us and them. Carla is in Chicago, and she is now living with her boyfriend in Chicago, and she's doing good too. Our drummer lives in Oregon, and he's doing good. Our bass player's here. It seems like everyone's doing good. We kind of got hit with some sad news today. which we're like really bummed out about because Vakken's canceled now, and which we were booked for. So
I see. Now it's starting. Yes, I see. So that was actually just my next question. Kind of, how are you affected as a band? So festivals cancelled, or how is the situation for you? Some tours maybe, or
yeah, our tour, we were supposed to leave tomorrow. So yeah, we were supposed to leave tomorrow, and that is going to be rescheduled for later on in the year. So, you know, some festivals are canceled, and, you know, now with Wacken being canceled, it's kind of, I wonder what's going to happen with the rest of the festivals in that time frame too. So, I mean, this could be, you know, a year-long thing. I don't know. The governor here in California, which there's a big festival called Aftershock in Sacramento, California, and he just said that he doesn't suspect large concerts to be back until fall of 2021. So I don't know.
yeah, it's so unpredictable, right? We just have to take it as it comes. Everything.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I've been trying to just stay positive and stay creative through it all. We did take time off before this year to write and record another album. And so right when we decided to kind of come back, all this happened.
Yeah.
I know.
I know, right? Oh man, hey, yeah, I just wanted to ask you, what are your plans with the band? So are you working on a new album?
Yeah, I mean, we have a new album ready. But we decided, and we were actually supposed to release a single, and I'm just not sure exactly what we just are waiting for the right timing. Because everything was supposed to happen this coming week, and we kind of stopped everything once we knew that the tour was being postponed, because we're just not sure. They're going to service these songs to radio, and it's kind of hard to service songs to radio if we are not on tour. So, and I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. We're in a really kind of a weird spot too, because we split ways with Century Media into like a year or so ago, and we were kind of releasing this, so we were going to do a lot of this stuff kind of independently for a minute, and in hopes of bartering a better deal somewhere. And it doesn't really serve us right to release something, and then, you know, who knows if labels are even going to be, you know, looking for, you know, to sign at that time.
Yeah. So you decided to pause everything at the moment with the new release and everything.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it was a hard decision to part ways with Century Media. Here in the US, the label doesn't exactly exist much here anymore. And so it was a really difficult decision. We were with them for our entire career, and we've been a band for 10 years. So it just wasn't working here in the States. But, you know, we do love our Century Media family. But, yeah, we'll see what happens. I don't know. I feel a little, like, I'm sad, and I feel a little bit discouraged. But at the same time, like, I know that things will turn out, and we're all in the same boat. And that's just one thing I have to keep telling myself, like, we are all in this together. We're all in the same boat, so...
That makes it easier. That's true. Yes.
Yeah.
So, but basically you have an album ready, and you're now kind of just pause it and wait for the right moment to continue with everything.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. The point of releasing just the single on its own was to kind of be able to talk a better deal, you know, with the right label to release the whole album on. So we'll see. Yeah, I think that we have a lot of discussion to be had with our management team about it.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, it must be a little bit a weird feeling too to have an album ready and you just want to show it to everybody and bring it out, and now
Yeah,
you
we
have
have
to wait.
like music videos. We have stuff. We have stuff in the chamber ready to go. But
Oh.
yeah. What about you guys? What are you guys doing?
Well, yeah, we are doing this Corona talk.
Well, yeah,
That-
which is great.
Yeah.
What a fun idea. That's a really cool idea.
Yeah, hey, and I'm super happy that you take your time as well. It's so cool to connect. We're all stuck in the houses, but like this, we connect. I mean, we probably wouldn't just Skype otherwise, and now I get to know you, and
Yeah.
the people get to know us, and it is just very nice to talk with other musicians because we're all in the same boat. So
Yeah.
yeah. So
Are
I'm
you
super curious?
What country are you located in?
Well, so we are pretty much spread in Europe. One is from Poland, Italy, then we are in Germany and Switzerland. So we are all doing good as well. Like we're all safe and fine. But yeah, just
Good.
a weird situation and being locked away from each other and everything. But thanks to internet, it's okay.
Yeah. We did a Zoom call the other day. It was really fun. Just being able to see everyone. We've been trying to do like fun little things, like we did a dinner date where we called up Carla and her boyfriend, and we ate dinner and had drinks and talked during it, just to try and like hang out a little bit.
Yeah.
Carla is my best friend, and it's weird with her not in Los Angeles, but also it's weird not being able to even like, I don't know, like just the thought like, oh, we couldn't even go see each other if we wanted to.
Exactly, that's weird, right? Just that you don't have the possibility to actually go to see her. This makes everything totally different. Like, yeah, I see. Yeah, so but this is actually a very good, idea to actually just start a Zoom thing and just hang out together anyway.
Yeah, our management just emailed us today about doing writing sessions with other writers via Zoom. I'm like, this is a game changer.
Well, why not? We have to be creative in this situation.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, why not? If we can walk out of this whole thing with a double album, cool.
All right. So basically, you are having one album ready, and now maybe working on another one, and then when everything is back to normal.
Yeah, right?
That's the spirit. I like it.
Yeah. We gotta
Very
stay
good.
creative.
Yeah, sure. But how is your writing process anyway? When you do an album, what is your role? Like, how does it work in your band?
So typically how it works is the boys will get together and they'll come up with, part of a song, or, even like a 30-second beat or riff or something. And then we kind of all listen to it and see what we're gravitating towards and expand on it. Even though I am, a vocalist and I mainly do the lyrics, I love to have a hand in the music as well, because to me, I want to hear, I want to be a part of it all. And so during the music, if the boys get together in a rehearsal room and they are writing together, I love to be a part of that. But we get all the music together, and then Carla and I do the lyrics together. And we've been writing together we were in a band together prior to Butcher Babies. And so we've been writing together for a really long time. And it's really interesting. So when we write separately, say I'm just feeling, inspiration on anything, as we all do, it seems like when we get together, we kind of compare notes of what we've had. A lot of it's about the same kind of stuff. And so, so it's really a fun process for us, and whenever we write, we can really bounce each other off of each other and finish each other's sentences in that sense, and so that's really the writing process for us. But there's no bounds, there's no you are only a vocalist, so you can only write vocals, or you're only a guitar player, so you can only write guitar. Everyone kind of has a hand in everything. So it's fun and everyone feels invested.
Oh, this is super good. Wow, this sounds great. Yes,
Yeah.
all right. And so now you're having this album, but now I also saw that you're having this Butcher Babies TV and everything, and some live streams you did. And tell me more about this then.
Yeah. So, so we decided to be doing, fun stuff to kind of connect with the fans since we can't see them in concert. So every Monday morning I do a morning show. I used to do, I was a radio DJ for 7 years here, and I did mornings. And I loved it. It was so much fun. I would get to work at 3 a.m. It was like 3:30. I know.
What?
I know. And then we'd show prep, and then we'd go live from 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. And then my day was done by noon. And so I loved it. It was really great. So I kind of decided to bring it back for just Mondays. I mean, I don't know if I can. I don't know if I could handle that whole lifestyle anymore, but so I brought it back for just Mondays, and we start at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So we do a full morning show with skits. We're allowing our fans to be able to text a text line, and they can we'll pick a number at random and call them. So it'll be a wake-up call from Butcher Babies. So that's every Monday. And then, we do a live yoga class on Wednesdays for BBTV. And we'll do it either on Facebook or Twitch or Instagram, wherever we feel like doing, or even YouTube. And then so tomorrow actually is my birthday, so we're doing a 24-hour stream on our BBTV Twitch channel. So we did a 24-hour stream last week, and it was really fun. And 50% of the tips are going to Music Cares, which is a part of the Recording Academy here in the States, and they have a relief fund that they are helping other musicians with. So they're people who have events that have been canceled and such. They're sending money out to the artist. So we were donating 50% of the tips to that. So.
Hey, wow, this is super cool. And you keep being very busy, I guess, now with all these things you've planned.
Yeah. That's the thing is, just staying creative, staying busy. And I'm actually, as much as this has been, a hardship for everybody, I am grateful for the time that I'm forced to be creative. So, like some daily life gets in the way. I'm sure, you deal with it too. Daily life gets in the way, and it's like, oh, I have to go here. I have to do this. I need this and this and this. I have this meeting and this, and it just gets in the way of creativity sometimes. So I welcome the ability to just focus on creativity during this time.
Yeah, it feels like the world turns a little bit slower, and it's actually nice to dive into one thing like being creative, because I totally get your feeling like in the everyday life when everything is normal, you're stressing around and you don't take your time for it, right? So now we're kind of forced to it.
Yeah. And I'm okay with it. I am very, very sad that I'm not getting on a tour bus tomorrow, but at the same time, I am grateful for the time to be creative. So.
Yeah, definitely. And do you try to keep some routine, I don't know, getting up early if you're still a morning person, or Are you still a morning person?
No, I'm not. No, I could sleep all day if you let me. I love sleeping in. I'm a big time I'm a believer of naps and everything, and no, we just make sure that we stay up on our working out. So that's just my routine. Doing some yoga. I love yoga. It's just it's calming for me. But I like the power yoga, you know, where you sweat it out and everything. So that's what I've been doing.
And you do it now at home, or do you usually go somewhere to classes and now you just do it at home?
Yeah. So my yoga studio, the one that I usually go to, shut down about a month ago. And they have an on-demand website, and they offered the on-demand site for free for the members. So I get to do their classes still at home. So that's nice. That's a nice thing.
Okay, so staying fit, that's super important actually. So when everything is back to normal, you're ready for the stage?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's not as intense as it is like, you know, in a studio that's, like usually it's like 100 degrees in there, I swear. But yeah, just, or I'll go running around the neighborhood, you know.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. When did you start with yoga? Like, is it a thing you've done for years now, or it's actually really interesting?
Actually, I started in 2017, and I started it because my drummer's girlfriend really loved it, and we were all living in the same house for a while, and she was like, just come with me to a class, you'll love it. And I went to a class, and of course, I fell in love with it. I like it, the hot yoga where it's really, really hot, or they have yoga with weights too. So that's really nice as well. So.
Hey, super cool. Yeah, to keep you fit for the stage and just to feel good, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
yeah.
And just, it helps my mind too, because, you know, and especially during all of this, the teachers, they had this way of speaking that's very relaxing and makes you feel okay with the way that life is at the moment. So
yeah, everything is gonna be fine.
Yeah. It was really cool when I started yoga in general. And my whole band is yoga now. Like, we all do it. Like, we'll do band yoga. Yeah, it's actually really fun. But when I started, one thing that I really learned from it was realizing gratitude. And I did this thing where I wanted to do 26 days of gratitude. So something, the first day that starts with an A. So through the alphabet, something that I'm grateful for. So it was really cool. And I really think that that's something that, helps me sometimes, because sometimes I'm like, you know, like, fuck the world, you know.
No, today is letter A, so what am I grateful for? Yes, like, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, maybe I'll start that again, because it'd be nice to like think about the things that we're like grateful for in a time like this, I guess.
Yeah. So how does it exactly work? So you do yoga, and then you think during the yoga session about this one thing with this letter? Or maybe, because actually, maybe I'm going to start this as well. I like the idea.
Well, I mean, at the very end in yoga, usually when you're like, they have you lay on your back, and it's the very last pose of class, and it's just, you just lay there with your eyes closed, and you're just like, corpse pose, I guess you could say. And sometimes they'll talk about, you know, what, you know, inspirational stuff here and there. But I kind of just did the gratitude thing on the side. So I would just each day think about something. So, you know, the letter A, you know, I think it was alive, like just to be alive. I'm grateful to just be alive. Like, at least I get that, you know. B was butcher babies. I was grateful for butcher babies. So I think that it's, and it was just something I did on the side of yoga. It wasn't something I thought about the whole time, but yeah.
Hey, but this is super, super nice. I tried stuff like that, but you know, then the routine, and then you forget it a day, and then you stop. And
I know.
It's the same.
I know. it's something that even if you skip a day, it's okay, you know?
It's okay, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Better later than never.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. No one's making rules. We just make our own.
Yeah. Hey, and by the way, so, okay, I've seen you live.
Oh, you
When
have?
was it? Yes, I've seen you, and it was amazing. That's why I was not surprised when I saw on your Instagram, oh, she's doing yoga. Of course, you have to stay fit. You're running around on stage like crazy. Yeah, and I loved it so much. It was in, was it Female Metal Voices Tour?
Yes.
Yes.
You know what?
With Cobra and the Lotus.
We did meet.
No. We didn't meet. I was just in the crowd
You were
watching
just-
you guys.
Okay. Are you friends with you're friends with Cobra, right? Or is it the other girls?
Well, actually, no. I don't know anybody. I know you now.
Oh.
And
Well, next
and maybe I will get to know Cobra because I also asked her. So
she's so sweet.
yeah, for
She's
the
such a good
talk.
girl.
Yes, exactly. And
Oh, I'm so happy that you actually got to see a show. Now it's my turn to see you play.
yeah. Oh, actually, we would have. Or no, actually, we come to the US. So maybe let's see if everything will work out. It will be in autumn. I don't know. Maybe if you're there and everything is back to normal. Let's see. It would be super cool.
Yeah, that would be really fun. I hope so. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, that would be super nice to actually meet in person too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do remember a couple other a couple other girls and some other bands in Europe came to some of those shows, and it was really cool to see. I love how all of us girls, it's like a girls club. We all support each other, and I think it's beautiful. I think it's so cool. And we all play different kinds of metal. Like it's all so different, but I love that the camaraderie, and I'm so honored to be a part of it. I really am. And I think, a lot of people throw around the whole that they don't like the term female fronted, and I don't think that it's a genre, but I'm not offended by it anymore, because I think that it's really cool that all of us girls are kind of in this place where it wasn't widely accepted for so long for females to be fronting metal bands. Like, that's crazy. And so and there were a handful of them back in the day, and now there's so many of us, and I just love it. And so I'm not offended by that anymore. I think that it's so cool to be a part of the girls club.
Yeah, me too, and it's so cool to actually connect now, and I'm super happy that we did that now. It was in Switzerland, in Kofmel, in Solothurn. I don't know if you remember it.
Yes.
When was this tour? It was 2018. Was it in autumn? I think it
that was
autumn.
that was the very first show of that tour. I remember.
Ah, all right. Yes. Aha. Yeah. I've seen you guys, but I didn't dare talking or something,
Bummer.
But I was just I have to go. Female metal voices. Come on, I have to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to do that tour again. That was really fun.
Yeah.
I love Switzerland. It's so beautiful there. I was thinking the other day, I'm like, why do I need to live in Los Angeles? I could move to Switzerland. I literally thought about Switzerland. My problem is I don't speak any other languages. So.
Well, we can switch maybe for some time. I would love to stay sometimes in LA.
There we go.
I love the city.
Yeah, it's like the exchange student thing. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, I'm
Exchange
into it.
houses.
That'd be fun. Here's Turkey.
Well, yeah. But yeah, I mean, let's see if when we come. Actually, we're gonna tour with Infected Rain. You know Lena Scissorhands. So
Yes.
oh, hello.
There's Toki.
Yeah. Hello, Toki. Yeah. How are you today?
She's
Happy.
I love it when her hair gets this long. It's so cute and funny.
Yeah. You're so cute, and she's happy because you are around all the time. So
Yeah, she's a sweetheart.
yeah, yeah. Well, hey, but so back to the shows.
Yes.
So
Sorry.
I mean, I've seen your show, and I've heard your screams. How do you do it, and how did you get into this whole thing?
I don't know. I don't know how I initially decided like, oh, I'm gonna try and scream. I was just kind of something that I was like, maybe I'll just see if I can. And it actually took a while to get it. It took a long time to get it where it is today. It's like, you know how it is. It's like a muscle, and you have to work it out all the time. But I actually still take online classes for screaming. I just kind of, as a refresher, and it's really cool because I have a style that I typically go for, and it's the fry scream. But I started kind of like diving into the internet and going through all these classes on YouTube just to see if my vocal capabilities are along the lines of like other techniques. And so it's been really fun, and especially since we're here, I'm sure my neighbors love it, but it's been really fun to dive into the different techniques while I'm home. Carla has a very different technique than I do, and so it's cool. I like still learning, and but you know, I've always been a metalhead. I grew up, well, I can't say always, because when I was a kid, I wasn't subject to it. My parents didn't listen to any metal. It was just not a part of our culture. And then when I got into junior high, I started sneaking away. I'd tell my parents, I was an athlete, and so I would tell my parents I'm going on a run, and I would go to the skate park and hang out with like the skater kids who listened to metal. And this is around the time the new metal hit, and so it was like Slipknot, Korn, you know, System of a Down, like those type of bands were all the rage at that time here in the States. So that's kind of where my where I first fell in love with metal, and I had friends that played in a metal band, and it's so funny. My mom let me go to one of their shows. and then she heard what kind of music they did, and I could not go to any more shows.
Oh no!
I know, they were like a Pantera type band. They were really like that kind of metal. So yeah, but I've always loved it ever since then. It's been my go-to. It's relaxing to me. Like reggae music. I don't like reggae music. It makes me enraged. I don't know why. But metal to me is relaxing. Isn't that weird? I know, totally opposite.
Yeah, okay. I see. So you're actually super relaxed on stage then?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. And it's you know, to me it's so fun. Like, I'm not an angry person.
Yeah, you don't seem like it. Not at all. You're actually super
I'm not.
funny.
I think I was when I was a kid, but I'm not anymore. And so to go on stage and, you know, pretend to be angry, because that's the kind of music I play, it's just not me. And so I go on stage and it's like a party. That's kind of how I see it, as like, this is a party. Let's all get involved. This isn't just my party, it's your party. You know, so
yeah, definitely. Yeah, this is what I could feel as well on your concert. I mean,
oh,
it's just one huge party.
Yeah. How cool. Thank you. Yeah, I'm glad that's coming across.
Yeah, and how do you take care of your vocals? I don't know, the fry scream, I guess it's with every technique. When you do it right, you can do it forever, but how is it on stage? Sometimes when you have the adrenaline, maybe you push too much, or how is it for you and when you're on tour?
Well, over the years, I've been able to gauge how to not push it too hard. I think the easiest thing is wearing ears. That has really helped, because if there's like a bad monitor sound, obviously you push too hard and then you're kind of screwed for the rest of the tour. Wearing ears and having, a person directed only towards that's definitely helped. But I sleep. That's the main thing for me for my vocals, is just a lot of sleep. And I mean, when I'm on tour, my band makes fun of me all the time because I will sleep all day because it's just it's really the best rest for my instrument. And so, especially if it's a headlining tour and we're doing like 90 minutes a night, it's very important for me to be able to rest that, as I'm sure you understand as well.
Oh yes, I feel you sleep. I could sleep on tour all day long as well.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah. So actually, when on a tour bus, it's very nice, right? Because you can sleep until sound check. But when you're on a flight tour,
yeah. Yeah.
this is not fun. For the vocals. Yeah.
Yeah, we did the fly tour in Australia for Soundwave one year, and that was really hard, man. I think you do that too in Russia, right?
Yeah, we actually, exactly. We would be in Russia now, and but it's postponed.
Yeah,
but exactly, it is flying tour, so you sleep, I don't know, 2 to 4 hours. I don't know, maybe 5 if you're lucky. But that's it. But it's tough for the vocals.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the body is our instrument. I think it's a wonderful thing, but it's also tough when you don't get to sleep.
Oh, yeah. I remember, so on that Female Voices of Metal tour, the one that you saw us at, I got very sick towards the end of the tour.
Oh.
And it wasn't even like... It was just my voice was gone, like completely gone, because it was, I don't even know why, it just happened. So I just tucked away in my bunk, and then my voice finally came back after a few days. We didn't cancel anything. I was just very cautious not to talk during the day. I was taking the proper medicines, and then, finally it came back, and it was like better than it ever had been on the tour. So it happens.
Yeah. Oh man, how is it? I mean, I cannot scream, but how is it when you're having a cold or when you're losing your voice because of whatever? How is it to scream? Is it still possible, or is just nothing coming out? Or
how is the feeling?
Most of the time, it's just nothing coming out, which is like a very hard. It's so embarrassing, but I'll try to get the crowd to sing for me.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
A huge party.
I try and get them to do it for me, because it's so I don't want to ruin the reputation, but also. Sometimes, we do have 2 vocalists in the band. And so sometimes if something, she can't do a part, I'll do it, or vice versa,
Yeah.
Or, there's different ways to kind of skate around it. And, I try not to make it too noticeable for the crowd, but sometimes you can't help it.
Yeah, it just happens, especially on a long tour. What can you do? Like, almost everybody gets sick once, and when you're all together all the time, everybody gets it once. And
yeah, bus aids. That's what we call it.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's just because the body is our instrument, and we are very much affected. So that's actually very annoying, because you just want to perform and do your best, but it's just not possible because sickness and stuff. Yeah. But how is it before the tour, before the show? So do you warm up together, or do you have your own warm up, I don't know, ritual, or?
Yeah, so Carla and I warm up together, and she does her own thing. We do a lot of like zzz, the normal kind of thing. But to warm up my fry scream, I do this. And and I'll walk around for like 10 minutes just sounding like a demon, and and it warms up that fry part in my vocal cords. You know, I'll do a little bit of like the false chord scream, just to kind of warm up the lower sensation as well. But Carla and I warm up together. The boys warm up together. They do their own thing. So it's, you know, Carla and I typically will be in the bus still if the bus is available. One sec, Toki's going crazy.
Oh.
Okay, here she is. She's being
She
needy.
needs attention.
Yeah, there she is.
Hello.
So if there's a dressing room, you know, we'll be in the dressing room warming up together, but typically we'll stay on the bus till about showtime, and then we'll warm up just together on the bus. We'll drink our tea. We have a throat coat, and I like to put in lemon, ginger, and cayenne pepper, and that's my go-to tea before stage. So yeah, we'll like it's tea time for the girls.
It's tea time before the storm, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this sounds very good. And how is it to change? I mean, you're also singing clean, right? So how is it to change? I guess is it different muscles that you're using? I guess must be. But how is it? Is it hard to switch immediately, or you are used to it? But in the beginning,
the beginning, it was it was definitely it was something that I had to really get used to, and work at it, because I just naturally. Your body doesn't just do that naturally. It doesn't just, you know, go from like to so it was definitely a learning curve for sure. But now it kind of comes naturally, especially if we write something new where I have to change, I have to practice that still. To get my throat to like muscle memory of when to do the movements it needs to.
It's all about the muscle memories. Ugh.
Yeah.
Always, yeah. Okay, so tomorrow you would actually go on tour. So what are you gonna miss the most? What is your favorite part when touring?
I think that I'm gonna miss the show, the stage, the high that you get on stage. I'm really, really gonna miss that. I have missed that for a while because, like I said, we did take some time off. So I'm really gonna miss, being able to get out there and connect. For me, just the show. Other than that, I'm okay with, being home and having all my necessities here, but it's just the show and the fans. Definitely missing that. I was so excited to get out there and see so many people that we haven't seen in a year. But we will. It's gonna happen. Everything's gonna go back to normal eventually, and so I just have to keep telling myself that, like, it's gonna be fine. And when this all blows over, we are gonna be so grateful, right? Just so grateful for all these, the stage. The fans are gonna be grateful for live music. We're gonna be grateful for live music. I still love going to shows. In fact, the night before LA shut down, I went to go see a band called Verlorner. I think that's how you say it. I went to go see them, and then the next day they were like, "Oh, we have to shut down all the bars."
So it was your very last concert before the shutdown. Right?
Yeah. Carla, Henry, and I went together. It was really fun. But I think everyone's going to be really, really grateful for live music to come back when it's all said and done.
Oh, definitely. And your tour is going to be postponed, right? Do you know already the dates?
I don't know the dates yet. They have given us an idea of when the dates would be, but the prospective dates that they had in mind, I don't know if those are even going to be possible. So it might have to be delayed until late fall, or even winter is probably going to be more like it. Yeah. Who knows?
Okay, yeah, who knows, right? But talking about getting everything back to normal, what is the first thing, or like what is the thing you miss the most and that you are gonna do right away when everything is like back to normal?
I am going to probably go get Thai food somewhere or Indian food somewhere. I'll go to my yoga studio. Man.
Yeah.
I might just go walk around a mall just cause.
Yeah. Without the mask. Yeah.
Yeah, because everything, everything's closed here besides the grocery stores. Yeah. So I don't know. Go walk around a mall and just like shop. I don't know.
Wow.
I've been saving a lot of money though. It's nice to save money because you can't go out or anything. So that's been nice.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
that's one positive side as well.
Yeah.
So, and how are you gonna celebrate your birthday tomorrow then? Just like very calm, maybe some Zoom party or
Yeah. I am going, so we are broadcasting for 24 hours starting at 11:30 tonight here on it's going to be on our Twitch station. And so we'll do like a midnight, probably, a shot of something, maybe a shot of tequila. I don't know. I like my spirits. And then in the morning, we're probably going to have mimosas and have brunch. And then, I don't know. It's probably the same thing I would have been doing besides like going. We were supposed to be in Las Vegas. So we were going to have my birthday in Las Vegas. But we're just going to be here. It's just another day.
Yeah. Yeah, and just make the best out of it, right?
Yeah. I'm turning 35, so it's like I've had enough of these.
Enough party.
Yeah, I'm like, all right. No, well, Henry's actually, he's so funny. He's learning how to DJ, like wiki type DJ, and so he is going to. We're gonna have, like, we have all these like colorful lights here, and we're gonna create a club.
You're gonna create a club just for you two guys at the moment.
Well, my brother lives with us too, and so there's 3 of us here, so it's gonna be a rager.
And of course with Toki as well.
Oh yeah. Oh man, it was so funny. The last 24-hour stream we had, Henry was doing a play along to our a couple songs on our last album, and so I got Toki to circle pit with me around the we have an island right there, so I got her to circle pit around the island with me to the songs.
Hey, that's can we see it somewhere on the internet still?
Oh, the last 24-hour one? I don't know. I think there's like little clips on our Twitch station that show it, but I don't know about the whole thing. I don't know how it works. We're very new to Twitch.
Yeah. Yeah. All these live stream things, the technique.
I know. There's so many things, and all, like, I feel like all the kids have been doing this for so long, and I'm like just getting started. so we're still learning. But it's a fun experiment for sure. But
But
yeah,
who would have thought that Toki would circle pit around with you? I mean,
she loved. I was like, "Come on, let's go!" And she started chasing me. It was so cute, so funny.
Yeah, so she's having a good time, Toki.
Oh yeah, she's loving it. She's so fuzzy right now because her groomers are closed, so she's just gonna stay fuzzy.
Oh yeah. Hey, but Heidi, thank you so much for your talk.
Oh yeah, thank you. I appreciate you reaching out to me. That's so sweet. I'm so honored, and I am very happy to finally meet you. and
Yeah,
hopefully I'll be
it's
able to
super cool.
see you when you guys come here. I would love to come see your show. That'd be fantastic.
Yeah, or when you're again in Switzerland somewhere, then I will come and actually talk to you. Now I dare.
I'm looking forward to meeting you in person.
Yeah, super cool. Hey, thank you so much. Hey, take care, stay safe, and yeah, stay cool as you are. It was so nice to talk to you.
You as well. Thank you. Have a good night in Switzerland.
Hey, bye-bye.
Bye.
Have a good day. Bye-bye.